Roblox Choose Your Power, a relatively new Roblox game where you fight people in a big arena with trees, caves, waterfalls, all that good stuff. But today we are here to talk about one class, one of the harder classes of the roster, and that is Knife. It's very difficult to master, with only one ability, with faster movement speed and a smaller size. Anyways, enough yapping, and let's get into the gameplay and talk about how you can use this class and how you can fight people and defend yourself with this class. When you're using Knife, there is definitely one thing that you could easily notice, and that's that you're way faster than everyone else. Obviously, except for other Knife users, but you do have a higher walk speed and run speed. You spawn in with one ability, and that is Block. It has a very, very short cooldown, almost literally no cooldown. And what it does is it makes you fully invincible from almost all attacks, M1s, with some abilities has an exception, like the hammer with Warden. But it blocks from the front. If someone hits you from the back, you get ragdolled. Yeah, what do you expect? Anyways, this block ability is very useful and definitely the only reason why you can actually get good with this ability. It's the main feature about Knife, blocking. Now, a lot of people don't use block properly. I have seen some people where they just hold down block forever, and when they get close to someone, they start spamming their M1s, and it just triggers me so much because it's not how you play with Knife. Now, in the clip I just showed you, you might have just seen that I blocked Ember, which is extremely useful, but I did take fire damage. Now, it is quite useful for reducing knockback so you can catch up to your opponent, which is very, very good with Knife. Now, the main thing you want to do with Knife is sneak up, like, behind people. Maybe try jumping behind them. Make sure, just catch them off guard. Like, just hold down block. Like, what you want to do, you want to jump behind them, instantly block, and then slash. And then start running at them. But make sure you don't hold down block all the time, because block slows you down. So you want to make sure you get as much distance before blocking. When you get close enough, you should definitely block, especially if they're running at you. They're gonna want to land an M1 on you, and if they do, and if they catch you in a corner, GG's. You can't block while ragdolled either. I did discover that, and it sucks, but it makes sense. Also, devs, if you're watching this video, please remove the feature where you can hit people while ragdolled. I know it's a way to escape being cornered, but it's just so annoying. I just rather actually combo someone instead of, especially when I'm using Warden. I know this video isn't about Warden, but when I'm using Warden, I will use the Q ability, and when I land that first bit of the Q ability, in the second part, I will slam down my hammer, and I will get hit by someone on the ground where their arm is touching my little feeties, and I will get knocked back. And my ability gets completely cancelled. Back on cooldown. I didn't even land to get the second move, which does the most damage of the whole ability. Anyways, back to Knife. So, you want to make sure you get the most movement out of your ability. Your movement speed has been increased for a reason. You are faster than everyone. So that means you can catch up to them if they're running away, and make sure, if they're running away from you, and they know you're faster than them, So if they turn around and quickly land M1 on you, make sure before you get too close, just block. And then, now a lot of people, it's really hard to parry. If you don't know what parrying is, it's pretty much you land a block and you instantly slash back. Or fight back, whatever you want to call it. Forsaken Guest is pretty much the same thing, except your block has a cooldown. And you can only use your punch once. But yeah, so don't forget, your M1 is faster. So that means when you block, if they keep spamming, there is a small chance that if you time it perfectly, that when you land a block and you instantly slash, because your M1 has a shorter duration and their punch is slower, you'll hit them before they hit you. So you can get an easy parry on them. But it takes a lot of skill. And I am becoming a knife main. I just think it's really cool. Especially fighting another knife user. I just feel like it's Star Wars. Just lightsabers. It just feels epic. That's why I love knife. Even if it has only one ability and it seems bland, it's still really, really cool. And I love this ability. I love this class. Whatever you want to call it, power class. I'm calling it class because why not? But yeah, that's knife. So I guess that wraps it up really. But here's some gameplay. And here's the disadvantage of being small.
Bruh.
Over Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power!